Today, I want to tell a story of a childhood memory of mine that I'm still searching for. This story begins years ago, probably back in 2012, 2013. Um, there's a Circle K downtown. It used to be this store called Fast Max. Now, if you look that up, all you get is medicine. But anyway, of course, it didn't look like this. It's not like it doesn't look like this. It's not like a modernized version of Circle K, but it was Circle K. And I go in there and I look at the fountain drinks and I realize there's a flavored Mountain Dew called Code Red. So I get it and I really liked it. It was cherry flavored. And yeah, that's the first time I tasted a flavored Mountain Dew. And I could only assume the next Mountain Dew I had was Voltage, which is a raspberry citrus flavored Mountain Dew, which, just like Code Red, still exists. You can find it everywhere. And after this is where my story starts to take a turn. There was also a flavor called Pitch Black, which, as of this video, is discontinued, and I believe I think it was for some kind of challenge, like some kind of contest, like pick a flavor that's the best, and it was out for a limited time. But I would always get this stuff either from the bottle or from the fountain drink. When I got in the fountain drink, it looked cool. It looked like a galaxy in the cup. And I think it might have been blackberry flavored. I'm not exactly sure. But it's no longer available. I haven't seen it for years. But that's where I get to pretty much the opposite of Pitch Black. That opposite, of course, being Mountain Dew White Out, which was what was called a smooth citrus flavored Mountain Dew. And this probably was, besides Code Red at the time, my favorite flavor. And its status now is very confusing because there are sources saying it's been discontinued, sources saying it's a permanent flavor still. But the thing is, if you go on Reddit, go on the Mountain Dew Reddit, people still say they have it. I know it came out in Canada at some point, but people say they can still find it regularly, but they can't find Code Red and stuff like that. And lately, I've been trying to find this flavor. Now, not too long ago, maybe 2020, 2021, there was a flavor titled Dew SA, which was a mixture of Code Red, Voltage, and White Out, which can't be found anywhere around the area I live. So, I guess you could say that technically is White Out, but it's mixed with a bunch of other stuff. And of course, you know, it wasn't a bad flavor. But I'm still not done searching for White Out. And that's where some of my weird dreams come in. Of course, when I want something and I can't find it, I'm going to have dreams about it. And I had this dream where I was like out in the middle of the country. I think it was something that had to do with my I don't know, there was this guy named Christopher. I don't know if I was related to him, but he had this house that was I think it was in Kentucky, and I guess our relationship was fine except for that time where he kicked me in the leg and some other stuff that's not important. But I had a dream where there was this gas station, and I was like, maybe they have White Out. And I went there, and they did. But, you know, typical dream logic. There was a bunch of weird things like, oh, they didn't have it, and then they did, and then I grabbed it, and then it was something else. But I've really been trying to find this flavor, and I can't find it anywhere. Now, I also want to mention a video I made back in 2014 that isn't on this channel, and who knows, maybe it's somewhere on YouTube, who knows. But it's a video of me featuring Mountain Dew White Out, basically making a parody commercial of it.
Well, cream soda. Oh! 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 No! Drink more Diet Dew.
Now, the only remnant I have of Mountain Dew White Out is a really old can that I still have. I'm too lazy to get it out right now, but eventually I'll show it. But I do still have a can from like probably back in like 2014, 2015 that I found in a trash can in our old house right before we moved. So it's a good thing I found it because it was the only one. But I've tried to get this flavor back like in every state. I've tried to make petitions. I've tried to rant about it on Reddit. I've tried to yeah, just when you're a small channel like me, you can't really do much when it comes to trying to get Mountain Dew to not really re-release the flavor because it still exists, but try to make it more accessible. And that's what I'm trying to do. So if you yeah, Mountain Dew White Out needs to come back.